It has been a very long week, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I had it. I had a nice week. It was kind of crazy. Yeah, so I got my tea. It's probably about 7. I have my bedtime tea. I have my Christmas pajamas on. They don't match the summertime. I'm ready for bed. I'm looking forward to going to sleep. But here we go, June 16th. I hope you're doing good. Feeling gratitude and not expressing it is like wrapping a gift and not giving it. Heard around the rooms. An attitude of gratitude is a winning formula during our first days of wrestling with recovery and throughout life. We have troubles when we arrive here. If only the gratitude we can muster is a list of how it could be worse, that's a start. There must be something we have not yet lost. We may be clinically depressed or out of sorts, thanks to a concurrent disorder or two. That's the norm around here, not the exception. At times when we are anxious, depressed, or angry, making a gratitude list may seem like faking it. Isn't this an honest program? We can be unhappy and grateful at the same time. We may feel sorrow, grief, or rage. It isn't inauthentic to speak of what we have to be grateful for, even during the most appalling of circumstances. This isn't delusion or avoidance. It is a matter of perspective and balance. Expressing gratitude is no magic pill. Perspective is altered by what we focus on. Positive expectation feels better than impending doom, even if the outcome is no different. When our thoughts and reactions to life are focused on what's wrong, it can be healing to take a break and make a written or mental list of what's right. Why not pick up the phone and tell a relative how important a role model they were to us, or just say that we were thinking of them? We can spend 1 hour a week doing charity work if we currently do none at all. It's a start, and it flexes our gratitude muscles, making them stronger. If we can find a way to express our gratitude, we take time to do so. If not, we tell someone why we are grateful. Acting and speaking positively improve our moods. Gratitude is like 1 a day medicine. If I take it, I won't get sick. Not as sick, anyway. Can I list 5 things I am grateful for? How do I act when I am grateful? Do I see the value in making this a ritual? I've had some challenges this week. We've all, I think, experienced it one time or another when someone has gotten a hold of our credit card or numbers or whatever, and then money gets taken out of our bank account. How they get to that, I don't know how they do it. It's crazy. So that's what I've been dealing with. It's been kind of rough. That's okay. I've managed to be grateful that there was a little bit of money left that I could spend something on. So protect your cards. Try to erase your cookies on your computers if you know what that means. It's just, I guess there's digital footprints that can be left behind, and that's what happened. Somehow they got a hold of my information. It can make expressing gratefulness kind of a challenge. But like I said, they left me with some money, so that's good. I think that I appreciate gratitude is like a one-day medicine. If I take it, I won't get sick, not as sick anyway. So the importance of making sure that regardless of what I'm going through, whatever it is, and there's a lot of challenges that we all experience, that I still remain grateful to that I have life. I've told you I have health issues. I think when you have health issues, it makes it more of a challenge because whether it be in your mind, right, it's still considered a health issue. I mean, when we're going through challenges of depression, it's very difficult and we look normal on the outside, but we're struggling. And then when your body starts falling apart, aging is difficult. We experience pains from just putting on our socks, as Angela Johnson says, right? It's just putting your socks on and you've hurt something in your back. So, you know, I'm grateful when I feel good. I'm grateful when I when I get up in the morning that I'm, you know, that I've woken up. Those things are important to me. I appreciate the birds. I appreciate the stars and dusk, what it looks like. Those things I appreciate. Just being able to see the simple things and really appreciate them. Being in the present moment. I like the point to pick up the phone and tell a relative how important a role model they were to us, or just say that we're thinking of them. I think I tried to do that when my grandmother was alive, and being able to reflect now, I wish I had done it more. I wish I had called her more and spent more time with her and made meals for her and just be able to just spend sitting time with her and listening to what her stories were. Those were the most cherished moments were with my grandmother, sitting there and eating Mexican bread and cinnamon coffee and just listening to all her stories about her life. So expressing yourself with people or to people that you meet, even the first, if sometimes it's just in passing too, is to be able to express yourself and tell someone that they were special and that they really did mean something and that the time that you spent with them meant something to you. Express that to them because they may never know if you don't. I like that we don't have to feel guilty for feeling sorrow, grief, or rage, and it isn't inauthentic to speak of what we're grateful for, even during those most appalling circumstances. And it is nice to hear that someone is having trouble, right? We have troubles when we arrive here, and if the only gratitude we can muster is a list of how it could be worse, that's a start. And I think sometimes reflecting on other people's examples or experiences and how difficult that they have had it or what they're going through, I look at my life and I'm grateful for just having the stability that I do have. A lot of people in my circumstances, when it comes to health issues, they don't do well at all. And I'm still able to have a normal life, have as whatever normal is, right? I have my children, I have my husband, and we're in relatively good health, despite the fact that I have my seizures and they're there. They will always be there. It's always there. So I have to be very, very careful with my body, and I have to read it and feel it. You know, what am I going through? I try and exercise. I didn't get to today. It was a rough day. I had to deal with the banks, and it's been a couple of days of just dealing with banks. It's crazy. I wish those people, the people that do that, would put their energies into something more positive for the whole of society. They would be very wealthy if they did that. So be careful with your cards. Make sure you put two-factor authentication. There's so much when it comes to computers that I just don't know. So yeah, gratitude, that really does help. I'll give you 5, and then you can think of your own 5. I'm grateful that I'm with you today and that you get to see or hear the background. I love the desk. I love the bugs that come out. I love different things that come out at night. We have coyotes, and sometimes they'll just kind of haunt the area, and they'll just come up. They'll come right up, and they'll just kind of look through the gate and look at me. I like that. I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I woke up this morning. I'm grateful that I got to spend time with my family this evening. I'm grateful that I'm going to be able to go to sleep in a bed. Not everybody has a home. Not everybody has a comfortable bed, and I'm grateful that I have that. I'm grateful that I have those things. And I'm grateful that I have you, because I'm able to do this, and it feels so good just to be able to express myself in ways I never ever imagined. So yeah, so get yourself a cup of tea. I got this at a thrift store down in San Clemente. Yeah, so it comes from Italy. It was kind of a nice little find. It's my little fish, my fish cup. It's really good. It's a bedtime tea, so I'm ready. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm old, so 7:30 is my it's my what is it, twilight hour, and by 9 o'clock I'm in the bed. I'm tired. I don't want to do anything except hit the sheets. So enjoy your evening, and thank you for spending time with me. I appreciate it, and have a good evening. And if I don't see you on Saturday and Sunday, have a good weekend, and peace and love in abundance. Follow your